Hey everyone, it's Christine, the Mighty Murphin Fashion Ranger, and I'm here to do a get ready with me for a Halloween party that I'm going to tonight. So I'm going to show you all of the makeup that I'm doing and then put my costume on and show you my costume. And just wanted to remind you to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. This is the first get ready with me that I'm doing. So give me a thumbs up if you want me to do more like this, or if you just like me, which I appreciate, and leave me some comments, and we're just gonna get right into it. And I'm already dropping things, so it's gonna be good. You're gonna love this. So the first thing that I really do when I put makeup on is use an oil absorbing wipe just to make sure that I get all of the excess oil off of my face before I even put anything on it. My oil absorbing sheets of choice are just the Clean and Clear oil absorbing sheets. I've been using these like since I was in high school probably, and I just love them. So yeah, you're gonna see all the goo I get off of my face. That's lovely. That's super attractive, actually. And if I'm making like goofy faces, it's not my fault. This is how I look when I put makeup on, which is probably why I haven't done a video of it yet. Look at all that. That's just lovely. But that's good because that means now all of the excess oil is off of my face. So the next thing I do is use this e.l.f. mineral infused face primer. It does have some silicone in it, I believe. So it kind of, when you put it on your face, you do get a little excess residue on your hands that feels kind of weird. But I'm kind of used to it by now, but the first time I used it, I was like, what is this? But I really like it. Granted, this is the first face primer I've ever used, and the only one I've ever used, but I really like it. It helps my makeup stay on for a very long time until I want to take it off. Let me get like a paper towel or something to wipe my hands because it's kind of gross. Okay. My next step is I usually use the e.l.f. BB cream with sunscreen in it. You don't really need to do this. I just do. I don't know why I do. That's another thing. I am not an expert at makeup. So I just kind of do what I want. I mean, I watch a lot of tutorials and stuff on YouTube, but never quite works out exactly the same when you do it for yourself. So don't necessarily just go by me. And I really do like the e.l.f. products that I have tried. They're super affordable. I usually get them just at like Walmart, and everything is, I think the most expensive thing that they have is like $6. So it is awesome if you're on a budget like me. And this brush is just like an old makeup brush that I got in like a theater makeup kit a long time ago. Oh, and it's actually e.l.f. that came with it, so that's kind of ironic because I buy e.l.f. stuff all the time. But next I usually do my concealer, which I use this Duo e.l.f. concealer and highlighter. I'm actually not a big fan of the highlighter on this, but I do really like the concealer, so it's usually my go-to. I mostly do concealer under my eyes just because I do have some darkness under my eyes. I don't really do a whole lot on the rest of my face because thankfully I mostly have pretty clear skin. I do have like one zit right there, but that's pretty much it. And I got these really adorable, they're like little mini beauty blenders. And they're so cute and little, and like, you just want to squish them and hug them. Or maybe that's just me. I'm weird. I apologize in advance. I got these little guys from Primark, which I actually was in Philadelphia when I got these at Primark. I went to the King of Prussia Mall and bought them because somebody at work was telling me how much they loved Primark when they went there, so I had to go. And I got, I think there were 3 of these in a pack and they were only $2.50, which they're really cute and little, and they're really good for blending like the under eye area, because that is kind of a smaller area. But I usually use these for my concealer. I would say that looks pretty good. Next. Sorry, I like didn't even do my hair yet, so you're getting the whole thing. Whole get ready with me, because I am not ready at all. Okay. Next thing is foundation, which I use the e.l.f. foundation palette, and it's in shade light and medium. And this palette, I usually use this one over in the corner because it's the lightest one, but it also has some darker ones. I've been kind of using this darker one for like my contour on my cheeks. I mean, I just thought it was a good idea, which is why I did it. So I don't know if that's a thing that like regular people do, but it's what I do because I make it work. And this was also like only, I think like $4. And I just kind of mark up my face with it. Put it pretty much everywhere. Oh, and then, sorry, I'm still like getting over being sick this week. I had a little cold earlier in the week, so if you hear me like clearing my throat and stuff, it's because I'm just getting over a cold. I know I look super attractive like this, and actually my favorite thing is like when I have concealer on or foundation, like sending pictures to my friends like this on Snapchat with these nice lines, and I'm like, hey, what's up? And recently I've been using this amazing little brush. I know like the legitimate ones are super expensive, and I'm sure they're lovely and work fantastically. But I got this one, I ordered stuff on Amazon, and if I spent another like 90 cents, I would get free shipping. So it's like, I'm gonna spend the 90 cents. So I got this brush. It says the brand is King Miss. I don't know. But it was like $4, and I have seen people use these everywhere. So I was like, I have to try it. And it is literally like the softest thing I've ever felt. Like, I've gone up to people who have come to my house and I'm like, touch this brush. It's going to change your life. Because it literally, like, I can't even if you haven't tried one of these, please go try it. Just do yourself a favor. It's so soft. Like, I can't even tell you. This is how I blend out my foundation so I don't look like a hot mess. I try to blend like the lighter foundation out first and then go back into like the contoured parts that's darker. So now I'm gonna go into the contouring parts. And I usually I don't really contour my nose a lot just because my nose isn't very wide. Like, I don't really have a lot of area to work with. I've tried it a couple times and it's just, I think it looks kind of weird. So I really only contour like around my cheekbones and then around my jawline. Because anything else on my face is just like, it's too much. Sorry, my hair's like getting into my makeup. And I'm gonna be back in like 1 second. Okay, so I actually shot, oh god, it's still sticky. More of this video like 2 different times. And I tried applying false lashes for the first time and it went really, really, really bad. So sorry, I'm still like wiping off like the glue and stuff that I had on there. Okay, so now it's like we're starting over on the eyes. I think the only things that I applied in the parts I just deleted were some bronzer just around like the top of my forehead, which I'm probably gonna have to reapply, and on my cheekbones. Okay. Anyway, and now I have like lashes everywhere. Okay. So this is the hard candy palette that I got. It's called Lap of Luxury. I got it at Walmart today and it was only $6. And I really like, you get like 10 colors and they're all really, really pretty. Some of them are matte, some of them are shiny. So I'm going to take a crease brush and go into this color right here. It's like a mauvey, purpley brown color. And I have hooded eyes, so I just put it slightly above my crease and concentrate the dark color on the edge, the outer edge of my eyelid. And I kind of go upward to a point. That point is not going to stay there because I'm going to blend it out. But when I first start, that's pretty much what it looks like. Okay. Now I'm going to take another e.l.f. brush. This is just like a lid brush, and go into this color right here. It's a little lighter. and put that just on the inner part of my lid. Okay, and now I'm going to go into this color right here that's a little shimmery. And these are pretty pigmented, so you don't really need a lot. And I'm gonna put that just in like the middle of my lid, so the focus can be in the center of my lid. And actually I'm gonna use this color on the end and just brighten it up a tiny bit. Oh, I think also in the video that I deleted, the part that I deleted, I showed putting on this highlighter palette. It's called Illuminate Me, and it's from Primark, and it comes with 5 different colors. And by now, some of it's probably completely off, but I like to use this light color in the corner and just go right on the cheekbones, so that you get a little shimmer. And I usually use that right under the lid. And just on the nose a little bit. And this brush is also like an angled brush from Primark. And put it in the corners too. And then probably going to have to redo, I had some, sorry, I just saw like a little splotchy guy. Some of this e.l.f. high definition under eye setting powder. I had some on, you can see it's like a little bit still there. And I usually use this under my eyes just to bake it a little bit. I don't really feel like you need a whole lot. Oh, that was a lot. Okay. But that's okay. Okay, so we're gonna let that sit there a little bit. And then I also, well, that's already pretty much there, so I'll just tell you what I did. I took this just thinner e.l.f. brush and used the same color that I used on my crease and put it just under my lower lashes. I think we're going to have to redo some mascara, which is also from e.l.f. It's the Voluminizing Mascara in black. And I usually put it on my lower lashes and my upper. And then I have an eyelash curler that I put somewhere, and now I can't find it. Oh wait, here it is. And I mean, for me, I don't know if this actually curls my lashes all that much, but it does get a lot of the excess mascara off, so I don't look all like clumpy and like a crazy person. And they're still a little sticky from the glue that I had on earlier. And I'm gonna have to reapply. I have like an e.l.f. liquid eyeliner pen. And for me, this is easier than just applying like a regular liquid liner because I just tend to get a little too messy with it. It doesn't go on very smoothly, but this, since it's in like a pen form, is a lot easier for me to use. And I just usually go to like the middle of my eye. I don't want to overcrowd my lid space because I don't have a whole lot of lid space since my eyes are more deep set. And I'm just going to blend out the crease area a little bit. I feel like the right side's looking a little better than the left side, which usually doesn't happen. So we'll just add a little more color on the left side. And blend that out. Yeah, that looks a little more even. Okay. So now, actually, yeah, I'm gonna use a little more bronzer because I feel like it's like almost gone. Because I've been doing this. I keep dropping things too. That's not helping me out. It's just not a good day for me. I don't know. This bronzer is NYC Sun and Bronze bronzing powder. There's like some different colors in there, but I usually try to concentrate on the middle one since it's the darkest. And I usually just put it on like farthest out areas of my forehead and then a little bit on my cheeks. I don't really wear a lot of blush because my cheeks are like naturally kind of rosy, so more blush just makes me look like too red in the face. Now I need a drink. Pepsi Max, my favorite. Okay. I got this very cute new lipstick that I wanted to try. This is Milani, and the color is called Uptown Mauve, if you can see that. I just really like the color on the shelf. I don't know how it's gonna look on my face, but I am trying to get into like different lip colors because that's something that I kind of stick to what I usually wear and don't really venture outside the box, but this is very outside the box for me. So let's see how this looks. I definitely thought it was going to be a little darker. But let me, because I usually wear like a balm or a gloss over it, so if I put something over it, usually it'll change the color a little bit. This is actually balm from like a completely different lipstick that I'm just gonna use on this because I like it. Yeah, that definitely kind of like tones it down a little bit. But like, I don't hate it. It is a little more like pink than I thought it would be. I'm not sure how it's showing up on camera, but that's how it looks in the mirror. But I mean, it's Halloween, so who cares? Okay, so now I'm just going to brush off the high definition powder. I actually might add a little bit more concealer, just because what I did earlier with like taking my makeup off and stuff, I think it got a little rough under my eyes. So, I'm just gonna do this again. Yeah, that definitely helped. Okay. And then my final step is I use my, it's e.l.f. translucent powder. It's just in like the lightest shade that they have because I am super pale. So, and I just use this like kabuki brush that I also got from Primark. It was only like a couple dollars, but I love it and it works really well. And it will keep me from being super shiny. And it will hopefully make everything stay in place. Ooh, I got a little lipstick in there. Gonna have to clean that out. I feel like his eyes look a little dark. But yeah, so this is my look for the night. My husband and I are going to a Halloween party, and we're going to be Lola Bunny and Bugs Bunny from Space Jam. So if you are around my age, slightly younger, even maybe older, and you have children, you know Space Jam. Like, it was, I feel like it was like a staple of my childhood, watching Space Jam, and even when it's on now, I watch it all the time. So that's what we decided to be. So I will be back in my full costume so you can see what it looks like, and then I will hopefully convince my husband to let me film him in his costume too, so you will get the overall feel of us as a whole before we go out to our Halloween party. So I will be coming back in a second. So this is my costume. I am Lola from Space Jam. And my husband did the shirts because I'm not talented with felt crafts. That's just not something that I'm good at. So he did these and the back, and we just got ears and little tails. And yeah, that's it. And hopefully he'll let me film him so you can see his.
What's up, docs? I'm Bugs Bunny. I'm Steven. I am Christine's husband, and I made this. And I gave you some detail here, you know, little Toon Squad secondary logo. Got my ears also made out of felt, the other logo. So thanks for watching. Here's my tail. All right.